cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
Networx with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper's happening in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's come to my attention that we have surpassed that 31,000 threshold, and we are giving away the chili May the 16th at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you're around for that chili giveaway May the 16th, Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, man. No long intro, no long talking, just giving y'all that chili out that y'all been waiting on, man. With that being said, let's get to the clip. Deal, y'all. Let's slide right into this content. Shout out to Vlad TV. Charleston White let us know how he lost $1 million.
The All-Star JR Ben 10 situation. And as some of you know, All-Star was on his way to do a Vlad TV interview when the feds picked him up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. People...
They gonna swear you had something to do with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I addressed it right away. People are like, oh, he was flying to California to do a Vlad TV and the feds picked him up at the airport. No, it was actually in Detroit where he was already at. We had booked a studio in Detroit. He was on his way to the studio and he just never made it. If the feds were really working with me, they would have waited until the interview where he would have told a whole bunch of stuff, which they could have potentially used against him.
They would have gave you a few lines of question to ask if it was really that serious.
He never made it.
Yeah.
He never made it. And listen, I talked to him on the phone that day to go over what he can and can't talk about, and he was giving me the impression that there were no charges, that it was self-defense, that he was free to...
Yeah, that didn't quite work out the way that he thought that it was going to work out, because now he's in jail for an unalivement and a 187, and they are going to do their best to keep this nigga in that jail system.
He's welcome to say whatever he wants.
Let me just say this.
You know, that was the assumption I was going into.
When you was doing the hood DVD shit, the vlog shit, right? Yeah. You had Michael Monroy, may rest in peace. Remember, Too Real for TV. He was doing all the pimp DVDs.
Okay.
He was doing all the pimp DVDs. Mm-hmm. A bunch of them niggas end up going to the feds because he was doing the cross-country pimping DVDs, right? The feds operation, when they got all them niggas that were doing them DVDs, was cross-country pimping. At some point, if you were really working with the feds, it'd be in some documentation.
Yeah.
They can't hide it this long.
Right.
It'd been somebody's PSA. It'd been some court documents.
2008 to 2026.
It'd be somewhere.
Literally nothing.
It'd be somewhere. It'd be some documentation.
People have accused me. Listen, people have said that
at this point, nobody's ever had a Vlad. I think there might be like one person who his interview on Vlad was used against them in court, but that's like because they like loose cannon and did something stupid. I know that typically speaking, Vlad is very adamant about not providing his records or his interviews or his documentation to the police. And I know that at times Vlad has even erased interviews and erased certain footage to keep them out of police hands. So I'm not really sure where the moniker that Vlad is the police is coming from in 2020.
Interviews have gotten people convicted.
It'll be somewhere.
None.
You have a right to confront your accuser. It's just like the hip hop police.
Arab went to jail because of you. Ask Arab. He'll say that nothing we did was in his trial at all. Casanova 2 times went to jail because of you. Once again, nothing to do with me. He did a bunch of shit years later that I had no idea about. I wasn't even talking to him anymore.
Man,
Keefy D might, our interview might be used in his trial.
At least 3 of them. Yours, the Art of Dialogue, and another one.
Al Capone.
Yeah.
Right. He did like 3 interviews. But then again, when he sat down with me, he had already written a book talking about all the stuff in the interview.
And he was given immunity by the feds, not by the state. And this is state.
That's what he thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The proffer agreements are very dicey.
So let me just say this. I wouldn't say you're a blessing and a curse, because I haven't seen the curse.
Okay.
I haven't seen
I haven't seen the curse either.
I haven't seen the curse.
Yeah, but I think that the community...
If we get out of ego, put ego and pride to the side, this is a historical vault. And from what I've known,
catalog, yeah,
it's a historical vault. And from what I've known, that I ain't gonna say I hate to admit it publicly, but nigga, you done help a lot of people in ways.
Yeah, I don't really see where Vlad has really like hurt people. I know that he puts money in people's pockets. I know he puts money in people's pockets by way of if you put money in somebody's pocket, obviously you contribute to their family and contribute to their overall livelihood of being whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not really sure where the attitude with Vlad comes in at, why people so upset with him, but let's see what Charleston White has to say.
And from what I've known, that I ain't gonna say I hate to admit it publicly, but nigga, you done help a lot of people in ways from helping getting their kids back out of CPS, burying motherfuckers that have sat on this platform.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't know. I ain't gonna mention no names, but when I first started, I know Big Paru, you helped. I stood nose to nose with him. You remember? Me and Mob James were going head to head back then. What you did for him and his family.
Oh yeah, no, he's cried about it on camera before, about how his life has changed.
Yeah, well, yeah, so yeah. So
yeah, man, it's an honor, man. Listen, here's what I realized recently. I publicly said I've paid over $1 million in appearance fees to people on my platform. I wasn't exaggerating. That was a real number, but people didn't quite understand.
You know, I don't think that, I mean, if he's giving Boosie $25,000 every 4 months, it's not hard to see that Vlad can crack $1 million, you know, in appearance fees. I'm sorry, in guest and, you know, guest fees and all that kind of stuff. Because I mean, that's 10% just in Boosie. That's one person. So imagine if he did a 6ix9ine interview. Imagine if he did this person, that person, blah blah blah. If you're giving $100,000 to Boosie, that's 10% of $1 million right there. All you gotta do is bust out the other 90% and accolade and spread that a bunch of different people, and you know, acclimate your subscriber and your guests to getting paid for this. You'll be able to give away that money easy. You feel me?
The specifics of it until me and Boosie started going back and forth and me and Aries started going back and forth. Because when I publicly put it out there that I was paying Boosie $25,000 and he didn't have to even leave his house. All he had to do was wake up and get dressed, do an interview for 2 or 3 hours and get $25,000. When Aries Spears lives 10 minutes from here, he comes here every month and gets $4,000. I think that culture vulture thing kind of started to go away because, like, wait, hold on. No one's paying like Vlad. Vlad is paying really fair, generous prices.
I've seen the tide change, man. I've seen
I'm telling
the last 45, 60 days, I've seen the tide change.
Because all these people, all the viewers that are working people would love, yo, you getting $25,000 for 3 hours? That's over $8,000 an hour. Who would turn that down?
Let me just say this. The money that...
And these are working people hearing this.
The money I lost from you, you probably lost more.
Yeah.
The game you gave me, I've gained 10 times more than what I've lost.
There we go. There we go.
So I've never just all the way went in on you. Because I always like to tell them, I have to admit, when I was looking for black faces, I was looking for the Hassan Campbells. I was looking for the quote. I was looking for somebody to tell me, what am I doing wrong? But it's working. You called and told me before I lost it. My arrogance, because you didn't have a black face. Because of you, I thought, I was convinced you culture vulture now. I'm getting cocky. I'm getting a big head now.
Now that he's saying it out loud, are there any black people outside of Charlamagne the God in our media space that's really looking out for people and all that kind of stuff? Because Charleston White's been on a little tirade lately. He's been going from platform to platform, and he's been letting us know how much help from black people he has not been getting. That all being said, man, we finna jump into this content. We finna jump out of here, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We go.
Zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all 4 corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continues. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows, you know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.